Hello everyone, in this video I am going to explain the step response of an RL circuit, that is RL circuit with the load. Consider this electrical circuit. The switch is closed at t is equal to 0. After closing the switch, the Vs will appear across this RL. So this phenomena can be modeled with the help of the unit step function. If we are going to multiply the unit step function with the source voltage, this switching phenomena can be modeled. For t less than 0, this voltage source will be 0, just because for t less than 0, unit step function is equal to 0. And for t greater than 0, it will be unity. So if I am going to take the product, so Vs will appear across this RL. So this switching phenomena can be modeled just by multiplying the unit step function with the source voltage. Now let's determine the response of this electrical circuit. Here I am taking the current across inductor as a response of this electrical circuit IT. I am also assuming that before closing this switch, the inductor is having some initial current flowing across it, which is given by I naught. So just instant before closing the switch, current across inductor I0 minus will be equal to I naught. Since we know that the current across inductor cannot change instantaneously, so I can write it down. I0 minus is equal to I0 plus. I0 plus is the instant just after closing the switch, is equal to I naught. So to determine the response IT, rather than applying the Kirchhoff law to find out this IT, I am going to take up the simplified approach which we have discussed in the video number 3. So this current IT will have the sum of the natural response and forced response. So I'm writing this natural response with IN and this one as IF. Since we know that the natural response is always a decaying exponential, so I can write it down IN as A e to the power minus t by tau. Since this is RL circuit, so I can write it down tau is L by R. Now next one is about the forced response IF. The forced response is the value of current a long time after the switch is closed. So in such case, this inductor will be behaving just like as a short circuit. So the current will be IF will be given by Vs by R. So just by substituting the value of IN and IF in this equation number 1, I can find out the response of the circuit as Vs by R plus. Now in this response, A is the constant. So this one we can determine with help of the initial condition. Since we know that at t is equal to 0, the current across inductor I0 is I naught. So I can write it down I naught is equal to Vs by R. Here I am going to substitute the value of t is equal to 0, so this will become e to the power 0, so here it will become e. After solving this one, I can get the value of E. This E is equal to I naught minus Vs by R. So after substituting this value, I can write down IT is equal to Vs by R plus half I naught minus Vs by R, which is the value of A e to the power minus t by tau. So if we look at over here, this is the value of the current across the inductor when t is infinite. So I can write it down I infinite. And this is the initial value of the current. This can be written as I0. And this one is again the current after infinite time, so I can write it down by I infinite e to the power minus t by tau. Let's say the initial current is I naught is equal to 0. So in such case, the current across inductor will be given by like this way, and this is the value of the current after infinite time, Vs by R, and this is the time t axis. So to solve such type of the circuit, basically we need to find out I infinite, I0 and time constant. So just by determining all these value, I can solve the circuit. Let's apply the approach on this electrical circuit. Here we need to determine the response in the terms of the current flowing across the inductor I. Switch was closed since very long time and it opens at t is equal to 0. We have to determine the value of current for t greater than 0. So let's begin this one. So first of all, we need to find out the initial condition. In the initial condition, basically we are determining the value of the current just before switching operation. So I am going to redraw this circuit. Since the switch was closed for a very long time, so the inductor was short circuited and 3 ohm was not in the picture just because it is short circuited. So I can redraw this figure. This is 2 ohm, 10 volt, and here it is short circuited, and the current across inductor just before opening the switch will be given as 10 by 2, 5 ampere. Now next step is that we have to determine the final current across the inductor, that is final condition. Since at t is equal to 0, the switch is open. So this 3 ohm will come in the picture, and when t is going to be infinite, this inductor will be short circuited. So I can redraw this one. And this is short circuited. This is I infinite. So I infinite will be 10 divided by 2 plus 3 is equal to 2 ampere. Now next one is that we need to find out the value of time constant, which is L by R equivalent. Since for t greater than 0, the circuit will be having the 2 ohm and 3 ohm resistances in the picture, and we are going to replace this independent source by their internal resistance, that is short circuited, and I have drawn this one. Here the inductor was connected, so I'm removing that one inductor and I'm looking at the two terminal of the inductor. So this will be the value of R equivalent 3 2. R equivalent will be 2 plus 3. So tau will be 1 by 3 by 5. So that will be 1 by 15 second. So the response of the circuit IT will be given as I infinite plus of I0 minus I infinite as per the formula e to the power minus t by tau. So just by substituting the value, so this will be 2 plus 3 e to the power minus 15t. Now let us take up the another problem. Here in this problem, the switch is closed since very long time and it opens at t is equal to 0. We have to find out the value of current across inductor for t greater than 0. So let us begin with the initial condition. Since the switch was closed, so in such case this 5 ohm will not be in the picture and this inductor will be behaving just like as a short circuit. So I can redraw the circuit. This was inductor which was short circuited. I am making this one a short circuited and this switch was closed. This was switch and 5 ohm will not come in the picture just because this was short circuited, 10 ohm, and this is the 3 ampere. This was I0. So I0 will be 3 ampere just because all the current will follow the zero resistive path. Now next one is the final condition. That is final inductor current. So I'm going to redraw this circuit. Now switch is open. So the 5 ohm will come in the picture. T is equal to infinite. So inductor will be again short circuited for T is equal to infinite. So I'm making this one a short circuit. And this is 10 ohm. And here again I'm having the 3 ampere source. So just by using the current division law, I can determine the value of the final inductor current. I infinite will be 10 divided by 10 plus 5 into 3, 2 ampere. Now, next one is to determine the time constant. So just after opening the switch, I am going to find out the R equivalent just because here the two resistances are coming in the picture. So to find out the R equivalent, we are removing the inductor and redrawing the circuit. And all the sources are replaced by their internal resistance. So this will be open circuit. So I'm looking at these two terminals. Here the inductor was connected. This is 5 ohm and this is 10 ohm. So R equivalent will be simply 5 plus 10, that is 15. So tau will be, we can write down, tau will be L by R equivalent 1.5 by 15. this will be 1 by 10. So now the current across inductor IT for t greater than 0, for t greater than 0 IT will be I infinite plus of I0 minus I infinite e to the power minus t by tau. So I'm going to substitute the values. I infinite is 2, I0 is 3, minus 2 e to the power minus 10t. So this will become 2 plus e to the power minus 10t. So this is the response of the electrical circuit. Thank you.